Boom. We live right there too. Peace. What up, y'all? Y'all know who it is. The two-time ATL's hottest DJ, the God DJ Agony, also known as Dr. Dope, here on another Wednesday night for a quick 30. Appreciate anybody that's coming through, checking out quick 30s every other week. Like I said, big shouts out, and I appreciate everybody that checked out the Dope Show last Friday. That was the Gamer Edition with me, Jay Scott, Bruce Wayno, and Big Country 50. You know what I'm saying? And we were just trying to figure out, some of the ins and outs of the new Street Fighter 6, as well as how to make Mortal Kombat great again. I mean, so big shouts out to anybody that came through, stopped, liked, shared, and hung out with us last week. 'Cause, like I said, last week was a different show, but at the same time, I mean, Dope is multifaceted. So, what I'm saying, you're gonna get gaming as well as dating as well as pop culture. This is some of anything you could think of, man. It's gonna happen right here on a Dope Show. So, like I said, I want to thank everybody that came out last week. Um this week's episode is gonna be a little different. This week's quick 30 is gonna be a little different, and I'll tell you why in a second. Normally the quick 30 is where I get my top 10 list on what I feel is hot and what I feel is not. You know what I'm saying? And so this week is gonna be a little different though. This week, if you see down in the description, to my folks that's on YouTube, you see in the description, I just wrote dope Enterprise PSA. Big shouts out to Shades by Peaches, by the way. I should probably be wearing those right now. But for all your glasses needs, go to IG and check out Shades by Peaches. She is in the building. What's good with your show? And we need you back on the show. There's an empty seat right here waiting on you just whenever you're ready. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and by the way, I'm talking and didn't even tell y'all again, just to remind y'all that the quick 30s would now be simulcasted. There was a dual cast. So, you know what I'm saying? While it's right there on IG or right here on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Two, like, you can watch it on both streams now. You know what I'm saying? We work some things out. We trying to take Dope to yet another level, man. Every day is a good day for elevation in my book. But yeah, with tonight's show, man, it's just gonna be like I said, a little housekeeping. It's not gonna be a top 10 list. I mean, I could think of something, but it probably won't be a good one. So it's just gonna be a little housekeeping, little, it's a few things that probably need to be addressed, and before they get where they're how you say out of control or get to a point where they can't be addressed, we just gonna go ahead and take care of that little business now. Um got you. Peaches. I got you. Matter of fact, look, got the book right here. So we'll go ahead and get you written in that book and have you sitting right there in no time. I promise you. Um, but yeah, a few things I wanted to just really get off my chest before the night's over. Let's go back to 2021. Then the last between 2020, 2021, and 22. These have been some really trying times. It's like, it's been hard. Day to day has been a struggle. That's for everybody. I mean, beyond COVID, job situations, it's been a mess out here, and you know, we all been going through it one way or another. But in 21, uh, I took a residency DJ job at a local bar around here in Rockdale Newton area or whatever, and pretty much started there the first day of the year. Like, I brought New Year's in there going into 21, and then pretty much spent most of the year there outside about random 2 months, give or take. Um, some high nights, low nights, you know what I'm saying? Um, and then around after my birthday, I go on vacation every year for my birthday. So if you don't see me, just know I ain't here. That's why you don't see me. So I get back from vacation just to find out that I had been replaced permanently. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that knows me knows to run a joke about the five DJs and the five Jamaicans in the DJ booth. No, that actually happened, people. I mean, it's a joke. It sounds funny. It sounds like a punchline, but no, dead serious. I show up one Friday night with my case in hand, ready to go to work, and it's five Jamaicans in the DJ booth. That's how it happened, and that's the night I found out that I no longer work there. It's cool. I didn't blast this place. I didn't put them out there. I still to this day am not saying their name. There's another reason why I'm not saying their name too, and y'all get a kick out of that later. But yeah. So after, and it was a long year, and pretty much I'm giving away all my weekends. So for the most part, y'all, like and all my dope family know that I'm a teacher. You know what I'm saying? So Monday through Friday, I'm teaching. I come home and take an hour, 2 hour nap, come on here, do an hour show, then go there and DJ all night. My Fridays were rough. Fridays were rough, people. I'm doing block parties all over the place. Like I was working. I was working nonstop with this DJ thing. To the point to where when we come into 22, I said, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm burnt out. And I was legit thinking about quitting. I was legit thinking about like, just hanging there. Well, look, I mean, one of the things that I got that really kind of keeps me motivated is this little guy right here. See that guy right there? Well, my people on IG see it. My people on YouTube don't see it. So for my people on YouTube, people on IG, I got two of these. It is one of my motivators. I look at them as often as possible because it's like one of those things to where to feel like you did good is one thing, but to have something physical that says, you know what, you're good at what you do, it's like, mm, you know what I'm saying? It just kind of adds a little extra to it. So with that being said, I kind of hung on, and one of those things about it is that I've been DJing so long that a lot of times when people ask for a DJ, it's a force of habit that I'll just jump out there right quick, say, "Yo, I'm right here. What you need?" Because one, I love what I do. I feel that I'm good at what I do, and I feel like I'm the best at what I do. I feel like I'm better than you right now. I'm better than you. Like, find your favorite DJ and I'll mop their ass. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, I am my favorite DJ. And you have to be like that. You have to have that level of confidence. Now, are there other DJs that are possibly better than me? Give or take. I mean, other DJs probably named Jazzy Jeff. But no, seriously, I really think highly of my abilities to where a lot of times I would just throw my name out there. And I've done that a couple of times this year. And it's one of those things to where not that the situations weren't going to prove themselves to be fruitful. It's just it's not in me right now. It's kind of forcing it. I always said 2021, I felt like a whore because I was out there doing something I'm good at that I don't want to do just for the money. I'm sorry, that sounds like whore tendencies right there. So I said I was going to be more selective about any time I pull this case out this year, and I'm doing things on my own terms rather than because money dictates it. I am one of those people. I'd rather be broke and happy. I could find my own happiness with some of my funniest, happiest times were some of my also most unproductive and most brokest times. As long as I had enough to get me something to eat and something to sip, I was good. My needs aren't that expensive. You know what I'm saying? Um, so with that being said, it's like I'm not gonna be a whore to this DJ thing anymore to where I'm doing it just for money or doing it just because somebody asked me to. Now there are a few obligations that I have bound myself to this year because at the same time there are people who have looked out for me, have done favors, who have, what I'm saying, done events for me and for what they do. So I'm just like, you know what, I'll look out and do this for you on this end. You know what I'm saying? So I do have a couple of obligations, but as of right now, um, my last obligation is June 18th. After that, I am taking a break. I am taking a long break. I'm taking one of those breaks to where it's like, don't call me. I'll let y'all know when I'm back. One of those breaks that like if you took it at your job, by the time you get back, you've been fired and replaced already. Like it's like five Jamaicans in a DJ booth. Yeah, that type break. So yes, I am taking a nice long break just to really retool and to really refine the love that I have for this thing we call DJing. I mean, I loved it. I've been in love with it ever since I was 12 years old and I saw Juice and I thought it was the coolest movie ever, and that DJing was the coolest shit ever, and that's all I ever wanted to do since I was 12. Be honest, I fell into teaching, and it just kind of worked out. But all I ever wanted to be was a DJ my whole life. So I'm taking a nice long break from it just so I don't resent it or hate it. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to hate what I do. I want to keep that love. I want to keep that passion. I want to keep that drive for it. But to do that, I have to take a refresher. You know what I'm saying? I got to hit the F5 and take a step back from it. So with that being said, I have a lot of friends. So if some of y'all forget or didn't watch this, which y'all should be watching this now, there should be like tons of people watching this. Like, damn, DJ, that's cool too. But if you didn't watch this and pay attention, or if we haven't had this conversation in person, don't worry, I got tons of DJ friends. If nothing else, go back to October, dope DJ month. You can hit any one of those people up. Big shouts out to DJ Machiavelli, big shouts out to Kale the DJ Conan, DJ Extreme. Hit those people up, man. Those people are out here getting it in. And ironically enough, bring this story up. Somebody hit me with something this past weekend. But once again, I'm already trying to not DJ, but then I actually happen to be booked doing a favor for a friend. Cool, no problem. So I sent DJ Conan. They work out the schematics. He goes down there. I see the video. Conan has these people rocking. Like, yo, hey Conan, if you in the chat or you go back and rewatch this, man, tap in. Conan had these people rocking. I'm just like, hey, yo, I was at the wrong party. I should have been there. But yeah, he had this thing jumping. And it's just like, you know what? When you're dope, you got to keep dope friends. You got to have dope associates, your business partners, people that you do business with, or how you say, assistant doing business. They got to be dope too. And DJ Conan had that bitch jumping last week. So yo, big shouts out to him. Like I said, all my other peoples, man, look, they do the same thing. So if you hit me up and need a DJ, don't worry, I got somebody that's gonna rock for you. Just hit me up, let me know, and that's where I am with that right there. But going off that, because big shouts out to my LF in the building. Take too long, depends on how long too long is, but it's one of those things like I'll be back when I get back. Just don't ask when that is because I don't know either. But like I said, I want to get in, and I got some stuff that I'm working on now. I'm not telling everybody just yet. Matter of fact, I ain't telling a lot of y'all just yet. But got some stuff that I'm working on that when I do come back, I'm making sure that I put myself in a space and in a setting to where I'm actually enjoying myself with this thing we call DJing, with this art, with this craft, with this science that I call DJing. I am going to enjoy myself with the same people because there's no divorcing. There is no divorce. I've tried. And she calls me back, and I'm like, I ain't going over there. The next thing I know, I'm back over there. So there is no divorcing. So right now, we're just taking a break, but it's all good. Um, One of the things I want to address too is, and this is something that I'm not going to give a lot of time or energy to because it doesn't deserve it, and it's particularly right here on this platform, it doesn't deserve it, but it's one of those things that it has to be addressed. A year ago, actually over a year ago, we're talking about maybe a year and 3 months now. Dope was first founded. Um, Started off as an idea amongst two people who had, a common idea, and we said that we'd run with it. About give or take a year ago this time, we was about in July, maybe going into August. Um, we parted ways. We saw things different. The difference of opinion. We parted ways. From my end, I have no hard feelings about how it happened. I feel like, if things work better doing things your way, then carry on. And, when we get to the top of this mountain, if I see you, I'll wave. If I don't, I'll wave still anyway. You know, I mean, I'm just chilling with it. Like, it's not something that I'm gonna lose sleep over because me and someone I did business with parted ways. Um, but other than that, outside of that, and from that moment going forward, this thing we call dope, I have carried this banner high above my head and let people know that I am dope, to stay dope, and to own the building. If anybody who knows me, who's around me, pays attention to any of the social sites, know Team OTB on the building, stay dope. These are things that I tell people, not just because they're cool catchphrases or they're hashtags, but it's just because, yo, these are words to live by. As an educator, I have to be a motivator too, and I have to motivate young men and women as well as grown people as well. So I'm here just to motivate the people, and that's what dope was here for. Dope original acronym was driven on positive energy. Then I found out somebody had already used it, and I was like, well, shit. But nonetheless, even if I can't use the acronym, that is words to live by. Stay driven on positive energy, doing the right thing. That's really all it is. So, with that being said, um, I'm always open to discuss collaborations with some or anybody. See, dope affirmations. There we go. I'm always open to discuss collaborations with anybody. Anybody that sits on this side is, in a sense, we're collaborating. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you got that you're promoting. It's something that I like about you sitting right here next to me that, hey, I want to share my platform with you. But at no time am I out here trying to use people, trying to get over. Nobody that I've lied to, nobody I've stolen from. I do fair business. I have been a fair businessman ever since I was 17 years old and I earned my first DJ dollar. And will continue to do square business. But the whole thing about making the accusations that I'm out here using people for this, that, and the third, that I lied to these people from this, that, and the third. Yo, pull out the receipts. If you have no receipts from this, then kill that noise. Seriously. Empty accusations mean nothing to me because I'm all about two things: proof and truth. If you can't provide me with either one of the two, or preferably both, then it's nothing to be talked about. It's nothing to be discussed. You know what I'm saying? I will do just about a joint collab with some of anybody and everybody in the city because this thing we get too caught up a lot of times. And this is once again something else that I got from DJ Conan. Y'all might want to check that brother out. He do cool shit. I might need to get him back over here. But DJ Conan told me one time collaboration over competition. Collaboration over competition. Now, mind you, we're both DJs and we're both DJs right here in the city. So, in essence, he could be looked at as competition, but he told me collaboration over competition. We could both miss out on a lot of things trying to compete with each other, or we could both eat working together. So, that's what I'm on. I'm not on any type of competition type thing. Only person I'm in competition with is myself. I just want dope to be doper than it was yesterday. That's where I'm at with it. Now, as far as people being in competition with me, well, that's your business. But that's why I end my show how I end my show. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery that mediocrity can pay to greatness. So you want to be in competition with me? Cool. That means you obviously think highly of me. And that's fine. But like I told you, I didn't just get two of these just because I walked up to Brian K. Marshall and said, "Excuse me, can I have this award?" No, no, no. That's not how that happened. And mind you, it's two of these. We're not even counting the online radio show. We're not even counting hottest producer for 2018. See what I'm saying? There's four of those in my house right now. See what I'm saying? I didn't get those using riding coattails or backbiting because what'll end up happening, you can only fake it for so long before the truth comes out. Okay. So you mean to tell me that I've been faking it for 20 plus years now? That means the truth is late as hell. The truth need to hurry his ugly ass up. The truth late as hell right now. You see what I'm saying? Nah, nothing's gonna come out because I am who I am. Everybody, everybody who knows DJ Agony knows he is gonna be who he's gonna be. I am me. I am dope. So when you see me, anytime I'm collaborating with anybody, you're gonna see that logo. You're gonna see that logo, or you're gonna see this slogan. Because I'm not trying to ride somebody else's coattail. I'm not trying to fly nobody else's banner. I'm flying mine next to yours. We can stand next to each other. You with you, I'm with me. But at no point in time am I trying to ride somebody's wave. Hell, I might can't ride it. It's too much to try to fake it. Y'all understand how hard it is to fake it? I actually enjoy being me. I actually think I'm pretty damn cool. I be alright. I just be kind of chilling. Unapologetically me. Damn right. Unapologetically. I am me. But at no point in time have I ever used anybody, purposely tried to get over on anybody, stolen from anybody. Anybody that knows me, if you for real know me, you know I'd rather give than take. There's people that can attest to this. That I give you before I take from you. You know what I'm saying? I've been threatening to sell dope shirts for a while. But how many have I given out for free? That's a rhetorical question. I don't need no answer. When people out there wearing free dope shirts, they know who they are. And they're wearing them for a reason. It is what it is. So, for those said individuals that's out there that want to accuse me of having bad business, stealing, lying, backbiting, doing all this other stuff, riding people coattails, trying to use their contacts for this, that, and the third. Proof and truth. If it's real as you say it is, show and prove it. Show and prove it. It's that simple. If you can't, go find you something safe to do. Stay away from DJ Agnew. But I'm telling you, the haters gonna be there. I got folks showing up in the building. Big shouts out to B. What up? Hey, Jihad State of Mind's in the building. And if you have not checked that brother's show out, you got to watch that shit. What is Jihad? Give him the name of that show. I think it's Jihad Live Experience, if I'm not mistaken. I don't want to give them the wrong show and they go look up somebody else. But if you have not seen this show on YouTube, go watch that shit. and you would know, you know what I'm saying? My brother Jihad Yusuf, he's been a guest. He sat on that side of the room for me a few times. So y'all know who he is. Very, very positive brother. Jihad live experience. See, I be remembering stuff. But yeah, very positive, yet very, 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 very unapologetically outspoken. Or as we like to say in the hood, yeah, he gonna talk that shit. But nonetheless, when you do your assessment of DJ Agony people, I promise you this, and I'm willing to bet on this. You'll find more people with positive to say about me than you will find negative. And that goes for somebody, any, and everybody. No doubt, brother. Peace. But that goes for any and everybody. You will find more people that will tell you positive things about what I have going on. Understand, every time I'm out doing community service, it's not I don't have a camera out there. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I'm just doing the right thing, I don't have a camera. I learned this from when I was in high school. I was in ROTC. Say integrity is doing the right thing, whether someone's watching or not. I always maintain that. I always maintain my integrity because my name's attached to it. If I'm out here doing bad business, who's gonna hire me? Who's gonna say, "Yo, I gotta work with DJ Agnew because of da 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 da"? No, you doing bad business. People are out there, yo, stay away from him. He ain't no good. He stole from da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? He ate up all the taste salad at my grandma cookout. Woo, woo, woo. Nobody's saying this stuff. So With that being said, and then even beyond that, watch my actions. Remember, words are beautiful, but actions are divine. Watch my actions. Watch how people move around me. Watch how I move. The proof is there. Proof and truth is all I need. And if you don't have that for me, no, don't go to that side. That's where my guests sit over there. Gotta go to that side. Get the hell on. So anyway, that is my PSA. Like I said, for those who got in here late or missed it or what have you, after the 18th, I will be taking me a nice vacation away from DJing. Now, will I not be on the scene? Oh, that's not true. And you will see, like I said, I got some stuff coming up to where I'm going to add on to this thing I call DJing and make it back fun again. That's all I want to do, just make it back fun again. So I'm working on a few things right now. There's a few places I'll be popping up. There's a few names that you know what I'm saying, you're gonna see me. And there's probably gonna be a few extra people you're gonna see sitting right there. They're gonna be right there. Because we when you're retooling, you have to bring in folks who have the same vision as you. I can't go back and do the same thing because that's putting old wine in a new bottle. No, no, no. We won't do that. We're gonna retool the whole thing. It's gonna be fun. And I'm gonna invite y'all out. Y'all gonna be like, hey, DJ Agnew new stuff is just as good as his old stuff. And I'm like, that's right. I told y'all. It's gonna be fun. So yeah, man, big shouts out to everybody that stopped through on my quick 30, man. And sometimes, like I said, we'll go into every now and again, we gotta do a little housekeeping, gotta sweep up, what I'm saying? Sometimes, I mean, look, hey, I'm gonna be honest with you like this. If you see one roach, there's more somewhere else. So it might as well just go ahead and get them up out of there now before you start seeing where the more come from. Understand? So we just cleaning the little house right now, doing a little housekeeping. Big shouts out to everybody who stopped through, check it on the quick 30 or whatever. There will not be a dope show this weekend. I will be in Memphis celebrating the Big Cat birthday party with Big Cat Boss, Saga Boss, my boy. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be up there kicking good shit in Memphis. Um, just having a good time, man. You know what I'm saying? And anytime we together, it's probably gonna be some DTTO moments. They may or may not get recorded. Depends on if we're sober enough to find something to record with. So there's that. So it's one of those things to where, about to go enjoy my weekend. I want everybody to enjoy and have a safe weekend. And I appreciate everybody for coming out, like, sharing, subscribing. My people that's jumping in on the Instagram because now I can do this thing from two different places. And it's funny like to see my hand like do like this and then it shows up on another screen. Like I'm looking at do that on two screens. It's cool as shit, I promise you. So anyway, man, like, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all stay dope. Make sure every day when you get up and you go to wherever you go, you make it a point to own the building. Be a part of Team OTB. Own the building, people. And I end this show like I end everything else, and I'm pretty sure, those people that are out there with their secret beef against me, this applies to you. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery that mediocrity to pay to greatness. I am two-time ATL's hottest DJ, DJ Agony, also known as Dr. Dope, also known as The God DJ Agony, and I own the building. Peace.